welcome back to my channel. My name is Latasha Valentine and I'm going to be showing you how to do a very quick and simple beginner friendly makeup tutorial for the summer. We're going to start off by moisturizing our skin and applying our sun cream and everything. And the moisturizer of choice is this one currently. Right, I'm going to be applying my primer, which is from NYX, the Face Glue Gripping Primer. I'm just going to rub that in. Okay guys, so while my primer is drying, I'm going to go ahead and I'm filling my brows. Now it just completely depends on how you like to fill your brows in, whether you like the natural look or the heavy look. I prefer the heavy look. I'm going to be going in with just a normal black eyeliner pencil and just carve out my brows. Okay, next guys, we are going to be going in with our foundation. So choose your foundation of choice. As I said, the foundation I'm going to be using is from Maybelline. I'm just going to dab this underneath my eyes. So the foundation brush I'm going to be using is this one right here. So you can see that it's a little bit tapered. I have used it already because I did do my makeup yesterday, or no, day before yesterday. It is a little bit dense, which I absolutely love. So I basically just apply the foundation so smoothly. And when I apply my foundation in a stippling motion, as you can see, like patting, stippling all the way around. I do not drag or streak it down because I do not want to take away the primer or any of the products I've applied onto my skin. I need the foundation to sit on top and not move. A lot of people don't apply foundation underneath their eyes because they don't like creasing. I apply foundation personally underneath my eyes because I do have a lot of dark circles and pigmentation, as you've seen before, and I naturally have lines anyway. But once I set everything in place, it will look quite nice. You will still see my lines, but it will still come together quite nicely. Okay guys, so the next step was to apply your concealer, which I applied, as you can see, underneath my eyes and my nose. I do not apply concealer to my forehead, which is just literally just a little bit above your brows. You can do that if you want to. I don't, because my forehead is already big and I don't want to like bring any more highlight to there. So I just apply the concealer where you've seen it now. And the concealer I use is the same one that I use to clean up my brows, which is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. And I'm going to go ahead and blend that out with the same brush I used to blend out my brows. Now we're going to be going back in with the same brush we used for our foundation, just to blend the edges. Here and around. Okay, so that looks blended to me, well blended, so I love that. Now we've completed the cream products, we are going to be going in with powders. So okay guys, so for the powder, I'm going to be going in with my Morphe powder, and this is Bake and Set setting powder in Banana Rich. And now the excess, I just wipe the excess on to the container. And we're going to press that in, people. This powder does have a yellow undertone to it. I do have other powders that's more translucent and that's got a more fairer undertone, but I prefer to go with this one for today. Wherever you apply your concealer, you need to set everything in place. If you've noticed, I haven't used any cream products to contour my face. I'm just going to be using powders because that's easier and quicker. Next step is I'm going to take my setting powder, and this powder is from MAC, and this is in NC55 Studio Fix Powder Plus. It's actually a Powder Plus foundation, but I'm going to be using it to set my actual face. I'm also going to go in with a second powder as well. I'm going to go in with, this is very, very affordable, BF, which is Beauty Forever Matte Press Powder. And this is in the shade Toast 07. It looks like this. Next, I'm going to contour. And what we're doing with contouring is just, contouring and bronzing. And what we're ideally doing is bringing some color back to our skin, bringing some shadows. So you've naturally lost those shadows when you apply the foundation. It's like you have a completely blank cast. So you just want to bring those definitions back to your face, back to your cheeks and everything. So now I'm going to jump into my Zulu palette by Juvia's. Absolutely love them. Affordable, guys, affordable. And I'm going to be touching into this brown right here, and I'm going to use that to contour my face, just to bring some color, some warmth back to my face. You can see that pigment right there, and that's just one touch. And we just blend it in an up and down motion, slant way, just to give you some color. And I'm using an angled brush. So you can see just a little bit of color there, not much, just to bring back that nice warmth to your face. That's beautiful color. And we're going to go around our forehead. Of course, we need to blend everything together. And we're just going to touch that on top of the forehead, big enough the hairline, and blend everything. We're going to blend it outwards into the foundation. So you just literally look sun-kissed, absolutely. We're going to also blend just the jawline as well, just to chisel that and bring some definition back to your jawline as well. Just a little bit of blend right there, not too much. Wonderful. Now we're going to take a smaller brush, so something like this, and we're going to blend our nose. So normally when I blend my nose, I take it from the beginning of my brows right here, just underneath. I'm usually quite heavy-handed with this, but I'm going to go quite light because we're doing a summer beginner look. For some reason my brown is looking a bit reddish, and we're just going to drag it down the sides of your nose, blend the top. So we need to blend everything out. Okay guys, at this point, if you do want to apply some blush, you can go ahead and apply blush. If not, you can leave it as is, and then you can continue with the next step. I'm going to apply just a little bit of blush, and I'm going to be still using the Juvia's palette, and I'm going to touch into the red down here with a very light hand. I'm just going to touch it right there, and we're going to do both sides at the same time, just so we can diffuse that color, because we just want a blush of color, nothing too pigmented and in your face. We just need to be very light and subtle and beautiful. And that is absolutely amazing. Tip of the nose, I like the tip of the nose. You don't have to do this step, but I'm going to just put a little bit on the tip of my nose, and that's good enough for me. Guys, this is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll definitely see you in the next video, God willing.